Yeah. Loud.
Let's go.
Knowledge. Nigga. Yeah. Let's do it.
Are you insane like me? Been in pain like me? Bought $100 bottle of champagne like me? Just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me? Would you use your water bill to try to stain like me? Are you high enough without the Mary Jane like me? Will you tear yourself apart to entertain like me?
Yeah, loud.
People whisper about you on the train like me. I just shouldn't waste your pretty face like me.
I've been living with the demons that I got in my soul. I've been thinking about the pain that I got on my mind. My conscience on this edge from the things that I did. I've been praying for forgiveness in the way that I live. You can find me in the zone, I swear to God I is. Ain't nobody breathing currently the words like this. I'm a different type of nigga, never worry about the funds. I was focused on progression, bitch, you gotta get it done. Instead of trying to bring it in, but then again, nobody wants a nigga. Pressure was mine and I had to find a way around it. I ran a couple of miles, couldn't find myself. Don't get fucked up, cause it always helps. I'ma drown in my sorrows all by myself. On a quiet night, if I'm staring at the wall with the sound of thought, I feel like I've been there before, my nigga. Tell me what you really know, my nigga. I'm a saying like a motherfucker, trying to find a way to one ticket. They taking plenty of time to author ridiculous text. I've been giving you real, even though I'm riddled with stress. So 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4. I cry for help, but nobody responding. My emotions gone, yeah, they all have been loaned. My self-esteem left in my confidence corner. Got all of this pain that I deal with alone. Loud. Knowledge.
$100 bottle of champagne like me? Just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me? Would you use your water bill to try to stain like me? Are you high enough without the Mary Jane like me? Do you tear yourself apart to entertain like me? Do the people whisper about you on the train?
There we go. I'm talking. Everything should be fine. I do want to listen to this song on YouTube mainly, but there's 3 songs what I do want to listen to in particular. So I don't get as excited for songs if they are done with people I don't know, you know, because obviously if you don't know, some people go, oh yeah, sick, there's a new artist. Sometimes I'm like that, but then also sometimes I'm like, I like either the person or person I know with them, but you never know, I might like it. But I'm looking forward to words and Quebec and I'm Not Okay. I will be switching over from Spotify to YouTube because I haven't even watched a YouTube video yet, just so I can watch the YouTube video. I really do want to watch it, see what it's like, because you know, I've seen so many people gas up for videos, say it's like proper good, whatever, brings out a lot of emotions. I know I said I was going to do a reaction, but reviewing and stuff like that, it just sort of makes it a bit more dead for me to do, you know what I mean, a bit more effort. After like, you know, going home, reading books, having to transcribe out, think of stuff like that. But anyways, let's get right into it. I will pause. I doubt anyone will see this, to be honest, but I will pause if I do want to say something, because I will be focusing and going like that a lot. Only problem is I'm not one of the people who goes, oh yeah, this is sick, you know, proper bounces. I'm the one who goes, oh shit, yeah, that's sick, oh that's sick. You know what I mean? I more just appreciate it, focus on it in my own rhythm. You know, you won't see me do all this, oh no, you know, stuff. And also if you see me looking over to my phone, it's because I've got the chat put up on there, so I can view me, see if anyone says anything, and you know, simple stuff like that.
To this guy.
I don't know, sir. I think you're losing oxygen.
All right, we gotta get him in. Come on, move.
Okay.
I don't know if this guy's gonna make it.
All right, checking his vitals now. I'm having trouble getting the pulse.
We're running out of time. Let's go.
All right, sir. I got the wire saw right here.
Okay, okay. Nurse, let me get a scalpel. We need to open this guy up right now.
I'm looking for it.
Give me the damn scalpel!
Doctor, his oxygen levels are dropping.
Okay, give me the defibrillator.
All right, here. Everybody stand back.
Clear!
Okay, some persons. Is that him? So I don't know if some of these are YouTube videos or if it's only that I'm not okay one. Also, I will criticise as much as our boost up as well, because I'm not gonna, brown nose someone if I don't like a certain part. I will mention it.
I got baptized, but I've been running from heaven since. Half the time I wonder, does it even exist? I constantly cross the line between pleasure and sin. I try, but sometimes it seems that I just can't repent. I wonder if my grandma's looking down on me with a frown or a grin. Or maybe she's just dirt in the ground and that's how it ends.
Did you say grin or grim? Because if it says looking down, grim, death, then I quite like that, because grin and grim. But I might just be reading I'm maybe reading so much into it, you know what I mean? I'm trying to try and get stuff, because I know Crypt through the many songs he's done. He likes to put stuff, different meanings, double meanings. My favourite one is still the one from the first cipher when it says that Instagram line. That one was just mad, in my opinion.
So strong in my beliefs as a kid, now it feels wrong though to believe in this. It's been so long since Jesus made me see he exists. Why can't he just send one sign, one time, please just one line? That's all I need, and then I'm confined and reformed. Please just bend the rules this one time. I need more. I need to know that you are out there listening. I need to know that there is something else. I need to know that there is more than glistening. I need to know that I'm not by myself. That's what the world wants to hear me say, but I know that I'm saved by eternal grace. And the day that I get to the pearly gates, my grandma's gonna meet me and say my name. The world's gotten so backwards. Everybody roots for you to fail, and God's the last thing that matters. No wonder it's a living hell. Laying on this operating table, it's impossible to save me, and I'm probably fading into the dark. Hated for the thoughts that I'm saying. I know my coffin is waiting, and my haters are praying I don't see tomorrow, cause they know if I don't make it, that I'm not in their way. And their journey to the top would be easier to make, but secretly they wanna be to the operating procedure just to see it is still a piece of my brain. And they can take it for what they know what to do with it. They're not creative enough to make the music I did with the same
I love this speech.
same foes. I would kill mine, but they fucking ruin the shit. And they're too stubborn to admit that I'm influencing them. Too busy judging me while I'm making some moves in this bitch. Because I'm careful at who I choose to include in this script. I'd rather be judged by 12 than be carried by 6. So many haters are waiting in the emergency room. They want to
I love that. He said, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. No, he said, what was it again?
come out and say I'm not pulling through.
Damn it, I have to skip it if I do this. Okay.
And they're too stubborn to admit that I'm influencing them. Too busy judging me while I'm making some moves in this bitch. Because I'm careful at who I choose to include in this script. I'd rather be judged by 12 than be carried by 6. So many haters are waiting in the
Dude, I'm reacting to this album. That's the whole point of this stream, just react to this album. So if I'm feeling like doing it afterwards, you can tune in like an hour when this is done. And then I might react to yours, but for now I'm solo reacting to this album. It's all reason to do the stream sort of thing. But anyways, I need to hear that line. Yeah, I'd rather be touched by 12 than carried by 6. So he don't want to be carried, he wants to earn it. Stuff like that, because he's always saying he's being judged even though he's making moves. I like that, and I love the beat, the build up to it. So I'm not one to go proper analytical into beats. Not into beats, but into the lyrics. But if it stands out enough, I will point it out, try and make something of it, because then I find it more interesting, listening to go, oh, this means that, that means that, oh, this is sick because of that. Hectic.
Waiting in the emergency room, they want to see the doctor come out and say I'm not pulling through, more I'm pulling through, and the ER is crowded. There's so much noise, but there's no damn talent. I laid down brain dead on a steel table. The top of my head's cut off, there's no fable. My toe tag has got no name label. My cold raps were just so dang hateful. I think it's kind of funny, all these motherfuckers are waiting on me to die. But even if I die, I'm always living in your mind. My name is Crypt, bitch, I've been dead this whole time. On the inside, when I write on my rhymes, bitch, it feels like I can almost fly. But then I realize no one likes any time that I spit. But fuck it, I keep it real, cause it feels right when I write down all of my rhymes. No matter what I do, somebody will cry. You're too offensive, you're non-inclusive, but it's none of your business how I write my music. Stop trying to change me to fit your vision. I will do it, I will just refuse it. If you don't like it, then don't fucking listen. There's plenty other people out there that do this. No matter what I do, I should have zigged, wanna zag. Everybody tells me I should try something different.
I love
When I do,
this.
they tell me that they miss how I rap. It's a catch-22, so tell me what's the difference. If I do what you want, then I won't like it. If I do what I want, then you won't like it. If I do what they want, then no one likes it. The only option is to just stay silent.
I do like that. It's I like that last bit. It's save the contradictions in it. If I do something you want, then others will like it. If I do something I want, you all won't like it. But if I do something they want, no one will like it. And it's that sort of thing. Like whatever you do on YouTube, you have people who like it, people don't. Whatever rap song, people like it, people don't. People say it's just it's a fast rap for fast rapping's sake, you know what I mean? He could say the stuff fast, but apparently don't have anything behind it. But to be honest, in quite a few of the songs I've heard him sing, there's a meaning behind it. Like that song where he'll detail with the worst day of his life. That was a secting of the meanings and stuff behind that. Apparently I'm not okay is supposed to be sick and all the stuff like that.
Maniac. Yeah, I'm a maniac. Yeah, I'm a maniac. Yeah, I'm a maniac. Maniac. The maniac is back, and I'm sick and tired of being what these motherfucking lames are laughing at. I hate your raps, in fact I'll take your raps and wrap them in a bag and shove them up your ass so you can be the shit and quit shitting on me. Cause I made it to a position that you can never be. Jealousy, making its way through the scene, through you and not me. What you can see, the look on your face when I scream. I'm a maniac, bitch, do you know what that mean? I would kill a motherfucker for even looking at me. I have done more to those who have done less to me. When I come for your soul, there'll be none left to see. Fuck the slow and steady, I was born ready. I'm heading go, let it go, like my name was Messi. So test me, your best better be the best.
Is that a football reference? I never thought Crypt was one into football or what he calls soccer. I wonder. God damn it, I need to forget. YouTube, you can just press it back, you can't on this. Yeah, I like that saying aiming at the goal like a messer sort of thing. Like that way. And this is saying like, I'm a messer. Well, I'm messing with whatever I do. Because if so, GG.
Your best better be the best thing that I've seen. The shit will get deadly. I put a bitch in his grave. You can laugh at that with no hands on him. Just my savage raps that go ham on him. No sandwich raps and I'ma scramble them. No eggs attached and I try to stay quiet. Wanted to keep it all private, but these bitches keep denying my skill and now I'm a riot. I'm tired of being silent and compliant. I'm the pilot that's flying high in the sky while you left behind crying. All my life I've been waiting for the day of snap. Breaking necks and breaking backs and kicking rappers in their ass. You better pray if you ever get in my way. Cause the whole fucking world is gonna know my name. Yeah, I'm a maniac. Yeah, I'm a maniac. Yeah, I'm a maniac. Yeah, I'm a maniac. Maniac. Yeah, I'm a maniac. The maniac is back. I'm not saying that my brain in the game ain't welcoming to that, but I don't wanna fit in. I like being different. Fuck the blueprints. I'm a MacGyver in this business. Yeah, I'm on a mission to invent when I'm in the vision. I be getting as an independent, making these labels bitter. They shiver and quiver, cause I done figured I can make it without them taking percentages of the hits that I'm spitting. And bitches, they wanna switch up when they see that I am big up. Say they fuck with me, but I interrupt them like I'm a hiccup. I say, bitch, you wouldn't fuck with me now that I'm at the top. Better listen before I bring you here just to make you drop it. It's my mission to weed out all of these things in my crops, and I ain't vicious with my flows off with the hats when I chop. You think it might get lonely being the only one at the top, but I've been by myself this whole time, so give me props off the top of the dome. Spitting these flows, bitch, I can rap about nothing and make it sound like it is gold. Just so you know, I'm over all these trifling hoes. If someone tells me they love me, I'll put a knife in their dough and wipe it off with my coat and keep them moving alone. Cause that's the only piece of mind that I can keep in the shows. Cause I'm a maniac attacking.
I love this one. Yeah, I actually am Crypt. It's doing sick. I've just listened to Tales. I quite like the way you're going with it. I do quite like this song as well. enjoyed it so far, and I've still got 12 songs to go.
Alive, I've been waiting for the day. Breaking necks and breaking backs and kicking rappers in the ass. If you ever get in my way, 'cause the whole fucking world is gonna know my name. Yeah, I'm a maniac. Yeah, I'm a maniac. Yeah, I'm a
Maniac. Oh, it's.
Yeah, I'm a maniac. Maniac. Yeah, I'm a maniac.
See, but because I'm not through it, I can't like make substantial judgment yet. But for the Tales of Crypt, there's few times I proper like a beat of a song, right to the point where I'll go and search for beat for that song separate to the song itself. But that Tales of the Crypt, I like the way it builds up. So I'm for a beat from that, I'm definitely gonna try and search that because I love a few instrumental songs just so you can get your blood pumping with the beats make you feel like oh, something's gonna go down sort of thing. Okay, tough guy. To be honest, I've been looking forward to listening to all the songs, but when you came out, Crypt, with I'm Not Okay, I was good because I knew it was part of the album, like a video release to the album, but I didn't want to listen to it apart from it. So I've been waiting until now to listen to everything, plus I'm Not Okay. So I am looking forward to listening to that song, picking up on stuff, seeing how the music video plays into it all. Tough guy. Also, sorry if my reactions aren't like proper like big and whoa. I'm more of a calm one who just likes to see it for what it is.
You a tough guy, talking shit behind the screen. Yeah, you a tough guy. You are the king. Yeah, you a tough guy. I put that barrel to your teeth. Meet me in person. I guarantee you won't say that shit to me. Yeah, you a tough guy. Sitting behind the binds of his keyboard. It's bedtime, Billy boy. He must be bored. So he goes beast mode and tweets those weak jokes, calling these hoes broke, even though he's in street clothes. Oh, please, Lord, take him back. We don't need any more of these little trolling acts like Steph Curry. He don't start shooting till he hits the screen to protect his ass. He's a keyboard warrior, stares so much at the screen that it starts.
That's the second like sports joke I've seen, because I never thought you, Crypt, if it is still you watching, I never thought you were one for like watching sports or doing much like that, even though I don't follow you on like the Twitters enough, Twitter, Instagram and stuff like that to properly know. So I was shocked when I heard a Lionel Messi joke in Maniac, which I think might have been a double entendre on Messi and Messi for football and Messi as in being Messi with the Murder the Maniac stuff. But also this one, Steph Curry Hoops. The only person I've really heard use like Steph Curry before is or was it Denzel Washington? No, for one who does the songs with Futuristic. Oh, I can't remember his name. He's one who's done like an album with Futuristic and all that. It was in your second cipher. That him, who I find quite sick. He's up when I've seen it because he said Mike Tyson before. I know it in basketball, but he said like Kobe, stuff like that. So I love him. I just love football references what I can get, because sometimes most of them go past my head. If they're American based, we go past my head being a British person,
Turn his cornea, I can see the horror in your meaning that you're seeking attention so much you become a dick and absorb it. A bitch, I'm a sorcerer. I'll cast away your ass like your last name was Hanks. You could have been great, but you got no will, so you won't reach the bank. But I'm at the bank, counting francs in the back of the vault. While you blindly hate that your life ain't great and act like it's my fault. Yesterday, I scrolled through the comments and what did I see? A bunch of no-face, talentless, no-name bitches bitching at me. Saying this and saying that. I'ma kill Crypt, I'ma kick his ass, I'ma fuck his bitch. He's so fat, he can suck a dick, he don't know rap till
I love how you're going against keyboard warriors because they pee me off. Because it's like, it's just no face behind the actions, but it's amazing how much it can actually still get to you. Because, obviously with me being a tubby one myself, got a lot of love to give. to food and all that. Obviously, I've had the people going, oh, look him, he's fucking fat. Oh, look him, he does this and that. And it's like, one, you're just a person on a little bit of my PC saying, oh, look, you this and that. Don't really mean anything to me. And two, would you just state the fact as it is? You know what I mean? With like being fat and stuff like that, like, you're fat. Yes, I know, I didn't notice that. You know, so simple stuff, but people think that it's got to be punched, yeah. People would say you can't rap, though. In my opinion, they're just wrong. You know, they're just full out wrong. If you couldn't rap, you know, to the bill, why do like so many people proper credit you? Do you know? Give you what's up towards your music? Class you as, you know, one of the sickest rappers on YouTube. You know, one of the pioneers, as people say, of the YouTube scene, especially with like Gone, Chase, stuff all like that. And people just say, oh yeah, you can't do nothing. Oh, like you, I want you just try and do that, you know what I mean? Try to do something Crypt's done. Oh, sorry, that's my bad.
Crypt, I'ma kick his ass, I'ma fuck his bitch, he's so fat, he can suck a dick, he don't know rap till I comment back and they act surprised. Crypt, you're actually a nice guy, I'll admit it, I just didn't think you'd see it, let alone go and reply. Can you follow back? I've had a rough night, you're not even fat, you're just plus size. I'm sorry man, I won't say it again, I'm just a fan who's bug-eyed, not a tough guy. Talking shit behind the screen, yeah, you a tough guy. Acting like you are the king, yeah, you a tough guy. Well, I put that barrel to your teeth, meet me in person, I guarantee you won't say that shit to me, yeah, you a tough guy. Talking shit behind the screen, yeah, you a tough guy.
I like this.
You are the king, yeah, you a tough guy. Till I put that barrel to your teeth, meet me in person, I guarantee you won't say that shit to me, yeah, you a tough guy. But the one filled with fluff kind. On the inside, you soft and sweet like a buck guy. What the fuck, guy? Once I reply, you might suckle me like a tick does my plump thigh. But I got front
I like that.
with the bloodline of a dog.
I like that.
With my canines, if they ain't right, you could have been a part of this. But see, error missed like a fake sprite. Cause of greatness in the making. You just a basic plain Jane that is hating. In the day that I make it, I'ma make sure that my name makes way to your fan base.
Oh shit, man.
Oh man, got my swag on, you don't like that? You jealous and mad, all in one like an iMac, touchy like an iPad, mad like a one-eyed guy with an iPad, cause I rap fast, my dad said you are what I laugh at, cause I know
like this, man.
But you piss me off and the chance of forgiveness is highly unlikely. So next time you wanna act big and bad, think I'll read it cause I just might. I'll call you on it with a pen and a pad to give you the addy so you can't come fight, but you don't tough
I love this.
Talking shit behind the screen, yeah, you a tough guy. Acting like you are the king, yeah, you a tough guy. Well, I put that barrel to your teeth, meet me in person, I guarantee you won't say that shit to me, yeah, you a tough guy. Talking shit behind the screen, yeah, you a tough guy. Acting like you are the king, yeah, you a tough guy. Till I put that barrel to your teeth, meet me in person, I guarantee you won't say that shit to me, yeah, you a tough guy.
So I liked that one more for the. I don't give me one for like the beat was alright, nothing like too amazing for me myself, but I just more liked what you were saying. You know, basically calling out these keyboard warriors, saying you don't really do shit. If you met him in person, you wouldn't do shit. You know, I'm the one who's laughing at you, not the other way around, sort of thing. Just all this stuff to basically put down, which I love. I hate keyboard warriors. See, that's why I don't be a keyboard warrior. Like I never like will pine a tree going, oh yeah, I'll fight you, your thing, even if I don't like the person, because there's no point saying something and not backing your claims, because then if you try make it own up to your claims and you can't do it, then you seem like the one what's put it out, never made the claims in the first place. You know what I mean? It's simple.
That's exactly what I fucking did. Fucking bitch, I swear to God. Trusted this slut again. Should've called her right the fuck now. No, bitch! Pick up the fucking phone right now, I swear to God. I think I trust you again. Come on. Pick up the fucking phone! girl.
Hey,
Let's talk about it.
huh?
But before you talk, you gotta get the other dude's cock about it.
What?
Explain yourself.
Wait,
You got a platform.
stop!
I'm giving you a chance to tell the world that you're a sad whore before I get hit quick with them lies. You ain't safe from the wrath that I have, bitch. Look in my eyes. You fucking lied to me, and now I can't decide who to trust anymore. You suck, so what should I do with your life? Should I let you slide? Let me tell you guys about a story. It happened earlier this year. I met a girl at my grandma's funeral, and she helped me dry my tears. She helped me get over my past relationship. It was my only fear. She dated me for a few months, and then she told me that she was queer. While my bedsheet still had stains from it dripping. 2 days ago, she was following my kitchen, begging me to hit it from the back and in the mention. Driving to my house at 2 a.m. just to get it. I don't get it, you, but with it now you isn't. Everybody here was telling me that you was flipping. Then I got on Instagram to see you posting down the man. Now we gotta make a decision. Shoulda shoot at you once, shoulda shoot at you twice. You ruined my day, fucked up.
Jeez.
You always told me never make a song about you. Well, the song's about you, bitch. The fuck you gonna do?
Woman helps him with the death of his grandmother by, being there for him, helping him rebuild himself. Few months, says, I'm gay. He's like, okay, what the fuck? Obviously parts are, gives her time. Then obviously she's asking him to fuck her. And then she's posting stuff with other guys, and it's like, bro, what the fuck? It's one of them where you're like, fucking hell, this woman is a bitch. I hope you don't mind me saying that.
Did you forget about me on the low? Since you're the one that I've been with, road. I guess I thought that you could change. You got me lost in the summer rain. I was down, but I'm not enough. You were always down, I guess not for us. It's time to move on, and I know it's tough. But I'm better off without the you and us. Oh man, here we go, back down this lonely road. If you don't wanna be with me, then go and leave and don't fucking cheat. I can't believe that you would do this, and I'm still left in awe. Never trust a bitch whose list of dicks he sucked is long enough to call. You gonna learn one day and so will I. But until then, enjoy the new guy. Don't cry to me when he leaves, saying that you're broken, that you need green. Cause I won't be there, bitch, I'm gone. I'm not your bank, you've overdrawn. You wanna tell the world how you did me wrong, or should I do it in song? Flashback to a couple months ago, I got a call. You were crying bad, saying that your dad had hit you in the jaw. That he kicked you out and he would take your car. If you ain't give him money, it was so bizarre. So you asked me for help and I gave it $300 so you could pay him. But then I found out about the time he asked you why we broke up. You said I pressured you to have sex, and that's so fucked up. Because I treated you like a queen, but you're a queen full of drama. But fuck it up, knowing that fuck you, you can deal with the karma. Whoa, did you forget about me on the low?
That's Fox, that is. That's such a bitch thing to do. Someone. What? Who does that? Oh, gotta have a proper beat on time. She's a full-on bitch. Locked up. Oh jeez, this is a different beat from what I was expecting. I love that little thing in the back.
I fight back, homie. Don't act like you fucking know me. I split your wig while spinning shit. I ain't a one-trick pony, cause I can rap for hits or I can rap for speed. I make a heavy metal rhythm, bitch, that's the thing. See, I can do what I want, so don't you group me with punks. That's only rapping faster rhyme work, I won't be locked up. Sick and tired of being stuck in this box that you put me in, so I'm picking the locks like a bitch upset looking for wigs. So count to 10, and by the time we get to 5, will be different and switch up my deliverance. And have you feeling this shit? I said 1. You don't wanna fuck with me. I see red when it comes to other punk MCs. You see 2. I'd rather be me than you, cause I control what I do, but you give me them views in G3. When I feed on these beats, there ain't nobody like me, but still you compare them to C. Well, C4, I'ma put your face to the floor. You try to say my name and I can't take no more. 5 is alive, I'm not the greatest alive, and if you deny, then you just ignited my fire. Cause bitch, 6 feet deep is where I lay your ass down. 7, get the reverend, cause I'm praying on your ass like cows. 8, hate. You done sealed your fate when you utter my name and try to lock me up in this cage. So say, time to break some necks. Think on you bitches regret. Blanket state in me and now dead. Here we go again. I can be the one you want me to be, but that's too easy. Back me in the corner, now you will see how much I fight back, homie. Don't
I like this one.
I split your wig while spitting shit. I ain't a one-trick pony, cause I can rap for hits or I can rap for speed. I'm making heavy metal riffing bits, that's the thing. See, I can do what I want, so don't you group me with punks. That's only rapping fast around work, I won't be locked up.
See, that's like it was a complete switch, because all of them would be like, okay, I know this is rap, he's gonna go into it, but that one was like, oh, what a more metalish vibe. Obviously it says heavy metal, so even Crypt does in the song, says heavy metal, and it's just a shock, a change, which I do like. I do like it when they try and do it a different thing, you know, a different genre, mix of heavy metal and rap and other stuff. Not a heavy metal guy myself. I prefer house, old dance music and rap. But yeah, I like how he's doing, saying I don't want to be you, I'd rather be me, you give me all the views, stuff like that. So I don't know if he's talking about anyone particular, or if he's simply talking about anyone who wants to challenge him in the future. This is what you're up against, this is the person you're facing.
Tired of being stuck inside the box you put me in. You've locked me in with keys and made it seem like this would be my end, but I am used to being behind bars. This is where my mind starts. I ain't pinning my hand in front of my eyeballs, and it's unfair. Typically you have a trial of sorts before you lock someone up according to horrid reports, and you're confusing me with already of what I have performed, but not what I have actually done. The thought was never explored, so you put me in shackles and hand down my sentence. Life in prison for trying to be something a little bit different, but no resentment exists within this illustrated Crypt, because resentment requires for me to give a shit. So just go and put me in the cell and I will plot my escape. You can't contain greatness with some little punk ass cage. It would be easy to play the role that you throw me into, but I'm an animal this cage and I've got something to prove. Back me in the corner and you know that I will pounce. Back me in the corner, you won't wanna be around. Back me in the corner, I won't let you make a sound. Back me in the corner and you know what's going down. I can be the one you want me to be, but that's too easy. Back me in the corner, now you will see how much I fight back, homie. Don't act like you fucking know me. I split your wig while spitting shit. I ain't a one-trick pony, cause I can rap for hits or I can rap for speed. I'm making heavy metal riffing bits, that's the thing. See, I can do what I want, so don't you group me with punks. That's only rapping fast around work, I won't be locked up. I think I proved my point is that I had to break some joints. Why can't you just enjoy the music I make instead of destroy my legacy that I'm making? The jealousy is so shameless. Come take a peek at my name and see RYPT now engrave it into your brain so it stays. And I'm not the same as these Lakers. I have substance in my shit that I spit quick, and that's amazing because it's difficult to do. But you just listen to the syllables that I spew and see my white skin you and think I'm that guy. Only rapping whack rhymes, bitch, I will snap tight like you had a bad hat size. Act right, think again before you say this shit to me. I'll give you one more chance before we go on the killing spree. So get me out of this haze so I can claim my place. Fame doesn't equal greatness, only skill equates. I'm rolling through on these tracks like a freight train. So bang bang to your brain if you don't get out of my way. I can be the one you want me to be, but that's too easy. Back me in the corner, now you will see how much I fight back, homie. Don't act like you fucking know me. I split your wig while spitting shit. I ain't a one-trick pony, cause I can rap for hits or I can rap for speed. I'm making heavy metal riffing bits, that's the thing. See, I can do what I want, so don't you group me with punks.
Nice, alright.
Fast around work, I won't be locked up.
I've already heard this one.
I'm back at it like a
Bad habit.
I smoke rappers, I'm a rap addict. I told tactic.
I'm going to skip this one purely because of the fact I've already heard it. I've heard it, not heard it. That seems a bit more mellow from the get-go. Lucid is a producer.
A lot of y'all hate behind computer screens. In person never bring the same energy. You and I, we're not in the same league. No, we're not in the same league. I know one day I'll blow. Go ahead and say it ain't so. Yeah, they already know. On our way, no way, I can't slow down.
Every night before I go to sleep, I look into my comments. I'm hoping everybody loves what I'm doing, but most of the time that's not it. They always laughing about my weight, laughing at the red that is on my face, laughing at my legs always move that way. I swear to God, people hate just to hate. Woo!
What are we doing?
Talking shit on me, couldn't even deal with half of the shit I handle. Every single day when they would
Yeah.
come, let's see is in and they can thinking they can say what they want without ever getting dismantled. Then I'm gonna be the man that fucking talks about it. If you got a problem with me, then don't shout it. Say it to my face, I doubt it. Come away, get pounded. I was raised to be a man, not a pussy or a coward. Bitch, I am about it, and I'm all about the criticism. And I know I gotta
Nice.
deep work, and I'm working on it. But would you give me a symbolism? Symbols that you predict, I wouldn't know a hit. If you come upon it, now you fucking with the right one. I'll never take criticism from somebody that I wouldn't take advice from. Want me to get better, then you better give me something I can do and use to make my music better. Cause I'm fed up with these people that are loving to hate. I know my music's not for everybody, but give me something that I can change. My appearance don't matter. How the fuck does that affect my ability to be a dope ass rapper?
True.
So choke on those words that you spoke, cause I know my flows can roll ocean boats. You know, bro, I hope when you get old that life shows you goes and you go.
Nice.
Every night I fall
I like this Atlas guy.
deeper and deeper into the flames. My mind don't stop at all. As evil people call my name. A lot of y'all hate behind computer screens. In person never bring that same energy. You and I, we're not in the same league. No, we're not in the same league. I know one day I'll blow. Go ahead and say it ain't so. Yeah, they already know. Oh, no way, I can't slow down.
Sometimes that it seems that I just want
Do like him.
people who dislike me, but most of the time those who chose to chime in don't know or read half of the shit I see. I wish I could focus
True.
on those who support me, but man, that's just not how my brain is wired. I want the whole world to just show some love for me, but I'm constantly held with my feet to the fire. Use the beat as my diary, and the ink is the blood that I bleed when I write my lines. And so please stay silent.
Nice.
I put so much pressure on myself that I might make a diamond. I'll keep on climbing till the haters are so far away.
I do quite like that line. Cause it basically say, he put loads of pressure on himself. He like, you know, it's, I have to do this right, I have to do this right. Something's just a little bit perfect about it. Screw up, start again. Doing all that, you know, again and again, put so much pressure, it can like form into a diamond. I don't even feel like meant to like. Don't even like put into a diamond. So like, for diamond, it could be for product itself, for stuff for it to put out, or if it just means like a diamond because you have to apply water pressure to. What is it? Granite? No, not granite. Whatever it is, you apply it like for same stuff what's in coal, weren't it? Apply it together and then you make a diamond. I quite like that. Probably should be explaining. It's quite straightforward, isn't it?
Hear them crying, you see I'm a lion, or a titan, or anything that's shining. Cause I'm high in the highlands, I have to keeping this mindset. Cause once I slip, I know I'm slipping far. A million positive comments can be ruined by one that thinks that I'm subpar. And I wish I could stop it, I wish I could make every single head in the crowd start and keep bobbing. I wish I was flawless, I wish that you bitches would shut the fuck up in these comments. Cause I battle myself every single day, and I'm harder on myself than you could ever be. But I'm still fucking great, so fuck what you say. I'm better than whenever you could bring my way. But you would never do that, cause you don't leave your seat. How you gonna give me hands if your hands are on the keys? Leave the music to me and just quit the ass. You know if you ever step to me, I'll kick your ass.
Like to
Nice.
act like I don't care. They twist my words. No, it's not fair. I've opened
Yeah,
up my
better do.
life to share with you. Then you strip me bare. A lot of y'all hate behind computer screens. In person,
Yeah.
never bring that same energy. You and I, we're not in the same league.
Definitely.
No, we're not in the same league. I know one day
100%.
I'll blow. Go ahead and say it ain't so. Yeah, they already know. Oh, no way, I can't slow down.
It's true, you know what I mean? For sort of how he gets screwed over, you know, by the comments saying, "Oh, you're subpar," and it doesn't matter. Like, it's always a thing you could have loads of other thing. You have one mean comment and you seem to focus on it, and if it just fucks with you. So obviously I haven't had as much. I've had maybe one or two in a sea of like 10 comments. It's not like I'm balling in YouTube. Oh. Apparently this was the heavy hitting song.
Look what the fuck you done made me do. Now I got bloodstains in my trunk cause of you. Guess I can't trade it in for the truck that I want cause the scent of slut is stuck in the coop. You couldn't bleed on your period, but now it's shaking serious. You got hemophilia, who knew? I did it, but no surprise there, just another secret. Just like all the guys that you told me you ain't sleep with now. Tell me about it, did it feel good? Was the sex astounding? Did you think about me at all? When his balls are deep in your ass getting fucking pounded? Of course not, another door closed, another slut who can't control the hormones. Why are you doing this? What did I do? Allow me to refresh your mind, boo. It was a cold fall night in 2017, September 17th down in Tennessee. I was laying in my bed, a garbage bag around my head, wishing I was dead, I could barely breathe. I spent the summer trying to bring you back to me, turned away some different opportunities. Of women trying to make me happy, but I pushed them back cause I knew that you were all I need. Put the bag over my head and I tied it tight. My vision started slipping, I was getting less light. I was finally forgetting the misery and the fights. Then my mind started taking me through all of my life. Flashback 3 years ago, I was in my college dorm, flipping through Instagram, looking for another soul. Then I came across you and followed you. A minute later, you followed me back and I knew it was time to make a move. So I messaged you, here's my number, you can text me if you want to. Trying to play it cool, but I was nervous. I've been curved by girls who were less pretty than you. But then I got a text and then we made some plans to go on a double date with some friends that weekend. We watched a movie, we sat in the back the whole time. We made out, then laid down on my side of the car. And your shirt came off and then you cried real hard about how your left titty was big and your right one was small. I said I didn't care, I knew right then and there. This was a mistake, what didn't happen, it was in the air. I've known this girl for an hour and now her chest is bare. This is something I never normally do, I swear. We need to take it slow, I really like you and I'm scared. But then you crawled up in my bed with no underwear. I should've known that it wouldn't last when I was in your ass before I met your dad. And man, this shit is sad, but it's a fact. You went 2 months without the use
Jesus.
of a packs. Man, this shit was scary. Even though I knew I never nutted in you, but you tell me, I think I'm pregnant. No, I know I'm pregnant. I'm getting morning sickness and my belly stretching. But it turned out your hormones are fucked up. You somehow thought that I would leave you stuck. That's when you told me Daniel would never do this. Plenty of times we thought I was having his kid, but his jizz missed my clit and hit my tits and lips. Man, I still get pissed when I think about it. Bitch, even back then you were speaking about him, but I paid no attention to what was allowed in. Well, the signs were there the whole time, but fake love can make your eyes so blind. I thought what we had would last a lifetime, but your ass lied, so now you gotta die. What if I treated you like you treated me? Went through your phone every single motherfucking opportunity. Don't you come into with me, you're the one that didn't trust me. Thought it was fucking every other thought in the sea. Wait a second, don't let me get ahead of the story. That was the first 6 months we got.
I quite like that line. Like the premise of the song is about the girlfriend who, you know, he basically, like, even from the beginning he had an inkling it won't last. Yeah. So for wine, I was in your ass before I even met your dad. So it just makes me giggle. And I don't know why that wine. You thinking how fucking every other thought in the sea. Good reference to the wine. There's other fish in the sea, but usually referring to women. So you say this fucked all them other ones apparently, according to this woman.
Plenty more if you go see where were we? Oh yeah, that's right. Another year ago when I tried to commit suicide, so my life still flashing before my eyes. The memory of our first fight has just went by. Then I remember that. Yeah, that's right. Another year ago when I tried to commit suicide, so my life still flashing before my eyes. The memory of our first fight has just went by. Then I remember that next September you drove an hour to go see a guy who just happened to be an ex-boyfriend. The one he cheated on me with, but back then he was just an old friend. Whoa man, I got really pissed and so did you. But you got mad at me cause I got mad at you. What the fuck was I supposed to do? Be okay? Alright babe, you can go and hang out with the no flame. You're an hour away and nobody knows that you're there. I'm sure you're going to talk about how you dyed your hair. Now here we are, 6 months later and the same thing happened to me. An ex-girlfriend hits me up to hang out. You see that I told her no, but still accused me of cheating, even though I have the receipts. And that was the peak of this bullshit, cause you got pissed at me for weeks, thinking I was underneath some seats with someone else. But bitch, that's what you were doing. Can't you see what the fuck you done? You turned an innocent man into a guilty one. I never wanted it to be like this. I loved you, but you made it to the point where I can't even trust you. It's kind of funny that you waited till I graduated college to tell me that you no longer want to be with me. But that was just for the moment. You just wanted a break so you could try another dude and fucking keep me on strings. And that's exactly what happened. Need to remind you of the trip to Orlando when you found out we lied to you. Then you tried to get back with me, but it felt weird cause you know that you were a liar too. I could read it on your face. Things were different. We no longer had faith and you just seemed too distant. And I didn't change a bit. It was all you, but you acted like it was me and it would fall through. Even though that summer I went to a jeweler and I picked out a brand new ring. I had asked your dad if I could marry you and he said that it was the best thing. But on May 15th we sat down at the back of the house on the porch swing and you told me that you wanted to break breaking, it was all you and it wasn't me. And I broke down and had to leave your house, and your mom asked her what had happened to me, but you lied to her and said I broke up with you. But we both know that you broke up with me, cause you wanted to be an angel on the rise and didn't want them to see that their baby girl lied. But their baby girl lied with another man when she was dating me, and I don't understand how you can sleep at night. How the fuck can you keep any sort of peace of mind? How the fuck can you think what you did to me was even sort of justified? You fucking cheated, and you broke my trust. For the past 2 years I've been so fucked up. It affected my brain, it affected my strife, it affected my ways. I thought in my mind, it affected my days, it affected my nights, it affected every single aspect of my life. It affected my pain, it affected my strife, it affected my saying, not just on my time, man, fuck. You and I both already had both our kids' names picked out. You and I both already had our homes and our whole lives planned out, but I got kicked out. The last thing that my grandma told me before she closed her eyes for eternity, she was sad that she never got to meet my kids. That was 6 months ago, and it burns in me. Because of you, I can never give it that. I wasted 3 years of my life and I can get it back. So flashback to the back over my eyes. I just sent you a text asking why you don't wanna be with me. Don't you lie, so you called me and I heard you cry. You said you had to tell me something that you never wanted to, but you just couldn't deal with the lies. So I took the bag off my head and I drove to meet you at the church gate, and you got in the passenger seat again, just like you did on our first date. But this time, you were crying, cause you spit the whole summer line, and you led me to believe that I had a chance to save our love from dying. That's when you told me that you cheated, slept with your ex and kept them under wraps just so I wouldn't see it. Told me that I couldn't treat you any better, but felt like my love for you had depleted. And that's when you picked up the phone, and you called Daniel to confide. You felt like you were all alone on the cold September night. Then you left my heart torn and so broke, and you drove off into the night. And that's when I went on home to put a bullet between my eyes. But before I do that, I had to get you, and that's why we're here now. I had to tell the story of how you fucked my life up, but now there's a big crowd. You ain't give me memories, you give me scars, a low self-esteem and a broken heart. I know you're scared, but just remember, you caused this that night in September. Ah!
Jeez. Basically, he's been fucked over by two past girlfriends of his, both doing similar shitty stuff, lying to him, making him feel shit, contemplating, death and all that. It's a very shitty thing to think about, but it's amazing how many people actually send you there because they don't want any skin off their back.
Here I am, standing in this chair, rope around my neck. I feel like no one cares, I'm hopeless. I try to talk to God, but it seems like I don't have a prayer. Why can't I just be a normal man? Why can't I be loved? I don't understand why I'm not good enough. I gave it all I had and now I'm giving up, and now the only thing I trust is this trust. They always told me I should pray. They always told me God would take away this pain. They always told me time would make it go away. They always told me stick it out, you'll be okay. But I'm not, and I haven't been. My life's a wreck like it's an accident. So I'll count to 10, and when I hit that last number, I'll be numb and hope this madness ends. 1, I remember when she cheated. My heart was broken into several pieces. 2, I was just another dude, but you told me that I was the one for you. So 3, 4, 5, why'd he have to die? Best friend was drunk, but still they let him drive off the right side of the road. He was thrown through the window into the sky. 6, grandma cannot meet my kids. She went to heaven January 25th. I wasn't ready for her life to end. I had so many questions to ask her, but now I can't. So 7, 8, hope I fall straight with all my weight. My neck should break and I will suffocate. 9, 10, I begin to descend. Close my eyes and know my life is at its end. Rope tightens and my neck squeezes. My eyes open wide, I'm barely breathing, and I cannot even try to save myself, cause I tied my hands behind my back. I can't believe it. I just wanted to be done with all this pain that my life has brought on me. I googled how to do this, but it ain't say nothing about all the regrets I probably see. I start to panic cause my life will vanish any second now, and no one's here with me. I could have probably managed any sadness that I had, but half the time I felt like no one's listening. God, please help me now. I'm not ready to go, but I'm blacking out. I'm not tapping, but my life is flashing as I'm passing, and I'm scared of where I'm headed now. The last thing I remember seeing, for my eyes sealed shut tight, was a picture of my mom hanging on my wall, staring back into my eyes. And instantly, I regretted it. And I don't know if I'm hell or heaven sent, but I know it's a mistake. I didn't take away this pain, I passed it to my relatives. How could I be so selfish? I only ever thought of me. I could have called anyone to help, but I just soaked in all my misery. Now my mom's gonna find me hanging there, and I know it's gonna mess her up. She's gonna blame herself and think she wasn't there as she buries her own youngest son. And my parents' marriage starts to fail, cause what kept them glued is under coffin nails. Cause it's hard to love when a part of your heart is torn apart and no longer there. And my brothers and sisters will be with one less sibling, thinking about the signs that they were missing. And they'll take the blame for it, but it's not their fault. Every thought of it is like a wound with salt, and I'm sorry It never even came across my mind that y'all could help me. So many thoughts ran through my mind that I forgot about you. Honestly, it's overwhelming. To my niece and nephew, I'm sorry too. Y'all just think I'm sleeping, but it isn't true. I'm gone and I'm never coming back. I wasn't thinking, I just made a selfish act. My world begins to fade away. My breathing slows with every breath I take. Every thought of every person that I ever loved has made its way into my brain. And I'm full of nothing but regret. But it's too late to change what I've done. My whole life I felt like I'm depressed, but my life had only just begun.
Jeez. Yeah, it's like contemplating suicide is such like a shitty thing to think about, because on one hand you think, well, oh, I don't have anyone anymore. Then you think if you do it, the people who do actually love you, you got because of them and want more heartache than you yourself will probably feeling, because now they've lost somebody who they deeply cared about. And this is like upbeat one. Get the fuck up.
Now lean back in your seat. Let the beat slap and say sheesh. We're gonna blow your mind with every single rhyme. You're gonna have to get on your feet. Now get a bone and flow with me. You made your brain up over the seats. The door is locked. The only
Stand up.
so I say sheesh. Everybody thinking they amazing, but I'ma show you, homie, that you're not that. I've been working on this day to day, and it's safe to say I came in the game and I cock back and I chop tracks and I pop back on any motherfucker thinking they can stop my ass. I rock the rap like Slipknot, get the game zip lock fresh with the shit talk. Pit stop, like the tip top, just to piss off any bitch, then a lift off. When I shoot, I got a quick draw. You just pissed off, cause I'm coming in a rocket while you're riding in the bottom of a rickety rickshaw.
Jeez.
No games, my name ain't Jigsaw, but I'm quick to slice and dice and cut a bitch off. I'm running shit like I was fucking rich, so call me bitch off. For Rick Ross, I'm a big boss. I'm lyrical rapper.
Nice.
Getting hit with a toe tag, it's flow magic, so spastic, go flow gadget. I'm so graphic, but no fascist. The Pope passes, Holy Ghost passion to my dome, just dope. I'm a go psychopathic, hot like a match, just fight from a match, just a
Oh,
match, just a
jeez.
mic, fucking bad bitch. It's madness when I write on the pad. I don't practice, I just die when I rap. I know I'm better than whatever you could think and you could do, so you better just admit that you're the lesser of us two. Don't fuck with me, boy. I'll put you under with a couple other G's, boy. Yes, he will. Everybody think they want a part of this beef, but I'm fat for a reason. I ain't this bitch. You ain't ready to get pumped.
I hate those beats. Oh, I love that.
Get the
Fuck up. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up.
Now lean back in your seat. Let the beat slap and say sheesh. We're gonna blow your mind with every single rhyme. You're gonna have to get on your feet. Now
Jeez.
get a bone and flow with me. You
Just swing like this all the time.
Yo, I made a phrase and they claim that I came from the mud. I was raised in the basement. Amazed at these lames and the things they be saying. They reppin' the streets that I'm lay on the pavement. I'm on some NWA shit. I go in the label and jump on the table. Say, run me my payment. I'm nothing to play with. Put me on the plate. It's around about to break shit. Mask off, blast off. I reppin' that fags off. Tax off. I put on the gas, make it cash. You niggas broke, take the cast off. I'm the type of cat that might get mad if you been talking trash. I let a track off. Scrape your face on the asphalt. Got your lady playing with my thingy in the tub while I pour the bath off. Talking about ups and I be really about the Benjamins like I was with my cats and I be flyer.
Nice.
Be up on the Jetsons like I brought penitentiary, so welcome to corrections. Looking at the greatest when I'm seeing my reflection. I be eating everybody. Someone give me a suggestion. I can line them up and shoot them down. The lyrics been a weapon. I'm like Alan, I'm the answer if you ever had a question. I ain't even flexing though. I'm the best with flow. I'm self-driven like a Tesla goes. I'm about my
Nice.
They wanna
I like
handle me
that.
like a testicle. I'm at the festival with a white chick and her sidekick on my nightstick with a tight.
I'm a nightstick.
I hit it once, then we might switch.
Hey, I'm a nightstick. No, I haven't heard of a dick being referred to as a nightstick before. Yeah, because it brings a whole new term to hitting you with a nightstick or something. Get the fuck up. I didn't mind that. Quite like futuristic. Okay, nice. Hit list is next. Is this for people you want to go at? Other people you would go at?
Where bitches don't get stitches, they bleed out. This the hit list. Where we don't wait for karma to come around. This the hit list. Where bodies will get dropped into the ground and you can scream all you want, but nobody will hear a sound. First up, I'm
True.
I got my ex-girlfriend, bitch. So many methods of death to inflict. Which one will I pick? She tried to play me like a fiddle, but little did she know I'm crazy enough to show up to a dough and induce a coma. Tie her up and gag her, cause I remember she liked it. Oh, what's the matter, baby? The rope's too tight. Don't try to fight it. Fight is not your strong suit unless you're trying to argue. Put this tape over your mouth will make that task kinda hard to do. Your actions in
Nice. Nice.
deserve way more than what I could give you, but dousing you in gasoline seems to be like it would do. It's too late for apologies. Get off your knees. You're not sorry. I'm about to show you what it's like to feel the pain you brought to me while you were gobbling cock on the side. You probably caught a disease from Daniel. Man, oh man, I'm name dropping, but honestly, I don't give a fuck. But we both know that you do. Cause you spread your legs for every dude that comes up to you. Close your eyes and say your prayers tonight. You're meeting God just so he can send you down to hell for living like a thought. I hope you like your time as a beautiful, sexy girl. Cause now the flame is riding off your flesh as you're leaving this world. Well, bitches don't get stitches, they bleed out.
Nice.
Don't wait for karma to come around. Bodies will get dropped into the ground, and you can scream all you want, but nobody will hear a sound. Next on this list is anyone who thinks they're a critic. You think I give a shit about your written opinion? Concluding all these negative views about a dude you never met before. That's sure stupid of you to do, cause you don't like that I blew on my political views. You assume that when I rap that you won't like that too, but my raps prove that guys like you don't like to fight back with wise words to choose. You're just lighting my fuse. They say they're real, recognize real.
True.
I guess that makes sense. You couldn't
Yep.
see me even if we're on the same side of this fence. You wanna criticize every line I supply, that's fine, but I know my lines will rise over your mind like a sky high silo, sending you spiraling like a cyclone. Keep your mind wide open, or I'll dive inside and implode it with every line I wrote. It showing my
Jeez.
motive to take control over the show. Admire my flow, it's so cold. Go get it cold for you get frozen over. I can hit you with metaphors until I'm sore at the mouth, but you still say that I can't rap and need to lose a couple pounds. Bitch, I done ripped apart the track and I would love to show you how, but I don't have the time or crayons to explain it to you now. Well, bitches don't get stitches, they bleed out. So wait for karma to come around.
Hit what?
Bodies will get dropped into the ground, and you can scream all you want, but nobody will hear a sound. I say the best to last, the one who always doubts, the one who makes you sad, the one who makes you shout, the one that kisses ass, the one that brings you down, the one that's screaming in your head right now to simmer down. Look in the reflection, is that really you? That's the fool who did nothing when he found out his girl was cheating with another dude. That's the guy who only cries when life decides to fuck him. Nothing but a punk who relies on the comfort of his mother when he suffers. He's a pussy, not a man. A pushover with his violent stance. He gets searched every time he rants. Look him in his eyes, you can't take him out. He's not who you really are. Fuck everyone else's feelings. You're the one who's hiding scars. Time to pull the demon out of you before he will devour you. The coward who bounded you to malice and put him out of use, and make all those who doubted you throw in the towel without a clue. When they hear the sound of you, will make them shout this tune.
Nice.
Don't get stitches, they bleed out. So wait for karma to come around.
There's a hit list.
Bodies will get dropped into the ground, and you can scream all you want, but nobody will hear a sound. It's the hit list.
So I'm tired from uni. Waking up early. But yeah, that song was alright. There's not much I can say about it other than that fight is going against women who've fucked him in the past. He's going against critics who are just criticising him for the sake of criticising. Hate to be hated. To be hating. Oh shit.
Like hocus pocus, bitch, I am magical. You don't compare to
Oh
me,
nice.
compatible. Actually, that's mathematically factual. Factually, on my casualties.
Oh, I love this.
I guess super irrational. Look at you straight and you keep on eyeing diagonal. I pull so many strings on my tracks are actually classical. You just playing a part where you keep on eyeing theatrical.
I'm swift with the rips and the bitch and the sack and the yak and the yak, make you whisper that. I lay a motherfucker down, I don't clown around, ask around the town, I'm down the ground and pound for the crown to rap, bounce it back, wild as that, bounce
Fucking hell.
I'm out to have a half of the skill I have when I rap on the track, and last when you rap a laugh, you ass, and that's facts.
That's facts. Hello, I'm back on the track. I put the universe back on the map. Look at the way that it's
Nice.
stacking, it's stacking, it's stacking, it's stacking, it's stacking, it's stacking. And it keeps stacking, breathe so much fire that a T-track as you release lagging on my back and you keep lagging. Hold up, wait a minute, I never rap about heat packing. Do I pack the heat if you ask me? You can
We
keep
acting
asking.
ignorant, cause we can do it like this. We acting ignorant, so come on through with the click. We acting ignorant, we making music so sick. Yeah, bitch, we are acting so fucking ignorant.
So I like the way you do it. It reminds me of one song. Kerry, the Vado, one who looks at Monica with friends. What are the names? Justin Timberlake and Timbaland. They three did a song in which they basically acted proper ignorant, all three of them. Arrogant. They acted proper arrogant, all three of them, just to convey the point that they can. You know, I mean, one of them saying, well, I've got top charts where you're down here. One of them were, oh, I get paid this much for a song, how much do you get paid? You know, stuff like that, because they've done quite a few songs together and established themselves as this unofficial group or top in the charts one point, I think it was late 2000 sort of era, maybe early 2010s. And it's that sort of thing what they do with like Quebec is saying, I'll put the universe on the map, that's how powerful I am, I'm putting that back. You know, and it's one of them things where like, they're not actually arrogant. But it's doing the arrogance because they can, you know, they're saying I can be arrogant because I have stuff to be arrogant for. The arrogance is sort of justified by the way they're doing it. Obviously, if they're only doing it for one song because they're arrogant all the time, that's when people go, nah, I don't like this guy, he's too big of himself all the time. Sort of how I think of a certain DAX. But aside from, you know, it's just that factor of it which I do like. It's just like all this stuff. I can do this.
Step back and might drop it. My pants sack is my pockets are overflowed with the racks to stack him and it overflows my wallet. Acting ignorant, and we knew that this is, but we can rap about this ignorance and make it a hit. Make it a hit. You taking a pic. Everything I ever wanted, I'ma take my pic. You throwing up so many.
Did he prank that? Is he taking a pic and it stopped? Did Quebec stop it? Did you like cut that out?
Making me sick, my music free now, but they wanna pay for the shit. They're like, oh, hold up, when did you show up? Bitch, I've been a leader, just come be the eyes. Follow you 120, 49, no one can take a bullet. All your shit is canceled like chemicals. Wanna get up on the track and show these motherfuckers.
Gee, I don't know what it said end. We go on, Crypt. Fucking hell. Okay, man. Alright, Crypt, calm down. Calm down. Fucking hell. He actually did. He did like a Johnny Lucas thing, because that's why I like know Johnny Lucas for the most. He will say something and he'll be like, he'll say something, you expect him to stop with a beat stop, so you're like, okay, he'll stop now. But then he'll go, oh, what the fuck? Keeps on going, you know what I mean? You're like, bro, what the fuck? So he's still continuing, what, you know what I mean? So with him, because he usually sticks to the beats quite well, does it? Maybe continues a small bit. But that one, he actually went full out, just from, he did a Johnny Lucas.
Come on through with the click. We acting ignorant. We making music so sick. Yeah, bitch, we are acting so fucking ignorant. I step back and might drop it. My pants sack is my pockets are overflowed with the racks to stack him and it overflows my wallet. Acting ignorant, and we knew that this is, but we can rap about this ignorance and make it a hit.
Nice.
They used to treat me like a jester. Now
Jeez.
I got these bitches saying yes, sir. Got so many shirts, they think I'm an investor. Bitch, I just made $1 million by the end of my first semester.
I'm on my college shit.
Nice.
Judges about me more than 6 lines of comments. Being noticed by me is your greatest accomplishment. Labels view me when they talking in conferences. What the fuck am I made of? Ask every biologist. They can't handle my songs, got a positive process. I rap so fucking hard, I think I ate my esophagus. They put me to
Fucking hell.
We acting ignorant, cause we can do it like this. We acting ignorant, so come on through with the click. We acting ignorant, we making music.
Do I that one?
Yeah, bitch, we are acting so fucking ignorant. I step back and might drop it. My pants sack is my pockets are overflowed with the racks to stack him and it overflows my wallet. Acting ignorant, and we knew that this is, but we can rap about this ignorance and make it a hit. Woo!
Okay,
How
I think
to
we're just
enough.
wrapped up here. Nurse, suture.
Here you go, suture.
Thanks. All right, I'm gonna patch him up here. What's going on?
Doc, he's flatlining.
I don't know. Come on, we need help. We need help in here right now.
Okay, I'm going to get help.
Doctor, what are you gonna do?
Whatever I gotta do to save him.
Okay, now on to Crypt. I'm not okay for now of all this. Is it to his friends? I'm not going to speculate into it, that's just showing it.
It seems like every time I go and try and pick up the mic, I rap about the things that don't really affect me in life, like how I'm great at articulating my bars that are right, or how the fame will never change a single thought in my mind. I rap about how I'm better than any rapper in sight. I rap about how I'd kill them on a beat if they even try to rap about how I'd eat them and then make fun of my sides. I rap about all these mumbling rappers and tell them to die because I get so angry when they don't even think when they're right. But come to think of it, when it comes to thinking, neither do I. I like to act like I'm the greatest to ever rink out a rhyme, but who am I convincing? I like to keep my confidence high, but I lie to myself every time that I say that I'm fine, because deep inside I'm scared to write about what's in my mind. All these sensitive topics are bottled up really tight, and I can't take a sip, cause taking this sip brings my demons to life. I'm not alright, I'm not okay. I can't rap about the things that are causing pain. It leaves a stain when I put them on the paper. They don't ever leave my cranium, they stay inside my brain and multiply into a greater sun. It's like they stay dormant until I force them into the world, and they become the main source of my torment. I can't not endure this, it aches to my core and it's horseshit, cause all I wanna do is just ignore this. But I can't, and y'all don't understand the type of mindset that it fucking puts me in. When you ask me to rap an emotional track, I have to reach back to a part of my brain that is black. I cannot escape it, I can barely take it. I can't face all this pain that my heart is taking. It's aching every bar I'm saying, cause it's hard to make it day to day. These scars are saying I'm not alright, I'm not okay.
Jeez. So far as I say, you know, he likes to keep his confidence up, he likes to boast himself, but deep down he's scared to write about insensitive of inappropriate, non-insensitive, so like stuff like suicide, stuff like we've seen in the songs before. Night of December, The End, Night from December, of December, The End, you know, them sort of topics he was afraid to touch on. Now he's doing it. This album's like his way of saying, I'm talking about, oh, we don't want to be afraid anymore. You know, that's what I'm getting from it. I don't know who them two people are. Hopefully will say something about them. I don't want to say anything insensitive or try and make any guesses.
I don't wanna feel today, I don't wanna deal with pain. Someone take this all away, cause I'm not okay. I'm not alright, I'm not okay. I'm not alright, I'm not okay.
Yeah, so far it says grandma and granddad. That's all I guess I'll give.
Knows about this crutch that I have. It's why my discography don't have any songs that are sad, because every time I go and try and make, when depression awakens and takes over like a tapeworm and it eats away at my soul. So many stories that went untold, cause I'm not man enough to control my emotions, so I bury them all down below. I'm not alright, I'm not okay. I can't talk about the things that are causing pain. I can't talk about the time that I lost my first love and wanted to shoot myself in the motherfucking brain. I can't talk about the night that she left me. I put a bag over my head to try and suffocate, but I backed out just before I blacked out, so my mother wouldn't have to put her own son in a grave. Can't talk about the day that I lost my grandma. I prayed to God, but now I am lost, cause I asked him to save her, but the next day he'd take her away and now my faith is gone. I often think, is she proud of me? She never even knew about this rap scene. She never even knew I swore, never knew about my tour. Hell, she ain't even know about half of me. I'm not alright, I'm not okay. Everybody tells me time will take away the pain. Everybody tells me life is just a book of chapters, and all I have to do is act like it never happened and turn the page. But they don't know that all my pages are the same. Everyone contains the same info, the same pain, the same blacked out window, the same pain, the same passed down limbo, the same shame. I'm not alright, I'm not okay. I would trade it all away to write a new page, but none of blank, they're all full. It's not cool, all telling me I'll never make it in this game of life and I'm a fool. All telling me to get up on a pedestal, put a rope around my neck, tie it off and jump it till it pulls, smothering me to death. Maybe then I'll get some rest, but until then I got some more people to impress. I gotta put that fake smile on, the fake voice, I gotta fake everything just so people pay coin. I always say to anyone who's fake, I punch them in the jaw, so I'm hitting myself cause I'm the fakest of them all. I don't even know how to be real. Hell, I don't even know who the real me is. Maybe when I can finally be still, the fake me will cease to exist and the real me will live. I'm not alright, I'm not okay. I don't wanna feel today. I don't wanna deal with pain. Someone take this all away, cause I'm not okay.
Jeez. That was quite mad, in terms of like in terms of other stuff like, you know, singing, you know, like for rap itself, you know, like how I said it and stuff like that, I was quite good. I quite liked it. In terms of the subjects, it's fucking shit everywhere it goes. it's good advice, you know, it brought it up to like actually speak about it. For one thing, like this album, it actually like goes into the topics of like how he felt and all that, so that his fan base and all that can all look at him and go, you know, like I respect you, bro, I'm with you with this. Instead of so we're talking about like people who could screw, people who could go against him, or like, you know, about something else. This time it was like about him, about his personal stuff. You know, it was new for him, and kind of did it. Quite a few people would have made quite a few of the songs have been backed out and making the album, or if they would have thought about it and never delivered on the thought, just leaving it as an idea. But the fact that he actually did it is a testament to how he wants to do this, how he wants to change, which is amazing. So props to you, my dude. Jeez, well, that was mad. GG's to him for. Yeah, GG's to him. Like, well done on the album. I liked all the songs. So I had some unique features on them. I might do a review of it. You know, put that up. But I don't know yet, because I don't want to say like, you know, this was because of this benign reason only to me, because then it's like, well, I don't like it, but then again, that is what a review is. It's review to the person themselves, how they think of it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I may make one, I may not make one. But hopefully anyone who watched it liked it. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.